Yes, hello, good evening, Kenha.
Good evening, teacher.
Alright, so how are you this evening?
Uh, a little bad.
Why?
Uh, about that. Yes, I have a crush on a boy. Yes, and he have girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, that's really sound very, very bad.
Um, Not bad because I just like him one day ago,
Oh, I
like
see.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes.
yesterday. Oh, I see. I feel so sorry about that.
Oh,
So maybe
no.
you deserve more. You deserve someone better. So that's why he has a girlfriend.
Yes.
Alright, so are you ready for the lesson this evening?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start the lesson. So tonight we're going to study still. This is Unit 1 Feelings, and we are going to learn about reading. So it's all about painless. Alright, so first let's learn some vocabulary words that we're going to need in the entire lesson. So let's have here the first word. Please repeat after me. Endure.
Endure.
Alright, so injure means to harm yourself or somebody else physically, especially in an accident. Alright, next word is injury.
Injury.
Alright, so an injury is a harm done to a person or an animal's body, for example, in an accident. Alright, next word is accident. Alright, let's have the next word accident.
Accident.
Alright, so an accident is an unpleasant event, especially in a vehicle, that happens unexpectedly and causes injury or damage. Alright, next word is bleed.
Bleed.
Alright, so the word bleed means to lose blood, especially from a wound or an injury. Alright, next word is sleep over.
Yay. Sleep over.
Alright, so sleep over means to lie down and cover something in an accidental or uncontrollable manner. Alright, next word is sprain.
Spring.
Alright, so a sprain means to injure a joint in your body, especially your wrist or ankle, by suddenly twisting it. Alright, so do you have any questions about these words?
No.
Alright, so since you
Teacher,
didn't
wait for
have
me,
any
please.
questions, so let's move on to another set of vocabulary words. So let's have here, please repeat after me. Warning.
Warning.
Alright, so the word warning in a noun form is a statement, an event, etc., telling somebody that something bad or unpleasant may happen in the future so that they can try to avoid it. So next word is also a warning, but this time an adjective. So it means telling or showing somebody that something bad or unpleasant may happen in the future so that they can try to avoid it. Alright, next word is caution.
Caution.
Alright, so caution is a verb that means to warn somebody about the possible dangers or problems of something. Next word is pain.
Pain.
Alright, so first, pain in a noun form means the feelings that you have in your body when you have been hurt or when you are ill. And another word pain in the verb form means to cause somebody pain or make them unhappy. Alright, next word is cure.
Cure.
Alright, so cure is a verb that means to make a person or an animal healthy again after an illness. Alright, so do you have any questions about these words? Alright, do you have any
No, I don't have
questions?
any question.
Okay, so let's move on to our first activity. So look at the title of the text and the four
Mm.
warning signs. Okay, we have A, letter B, letter
Oh,
C, and letter D. So what is the connection? So what do you think the text will be about? What is the connection between the word painless and all the pictures from A to D? What do you think? All right, Kenha, can you hear me? All right, Kenha, can you hear me? All right, Kenha, can you hear me?
now.
All right, how about this time? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay, so what is the connection between the two?
Uh, what? Can you say it again?
All right, what is the connection between painless and the four pictures?
Uh, connection, like the picture one is warning. This while pins is electric find. Like when you hold this way, you can be like just have electric and will be hurt yourself.
All right, so it's all about
Yes.
pain. It's all about a warning or some accidents. Okay, you are right. All right, so first, picture letter A. What do you think the picture letter A is all about?
Uh, like they are uh told me to not go this way because this will be very dangerous and risky.
All right, so it's dangerous about electricity. So you will get
Yeah.
electrified. Now, how about the letter B? What do you think? What is the danger about picture letter B?
Like to uh is hot.
All
Is
right, that's
the letter
correct.
B, the coffee is very hot.
All right, so one must be careful because the coffee is hot. Now, how about picture letter C?
Letter C is mind your head because this whole, yeah, or something like the bridge is too not totally short, and when you go there you can like hurt your head.
All right, that's correct. So you're going to see the direction you're going to because the bridge or the wall is too short. And how about picture letter D?
uh Letter D is this pool not have shark, you can swim in the pool.
All right, so in this swimming pool, it could be there is a animals or wild animals that is also there. All right, so this time we are going to read read an article. So before that, let's read this reading strategy. So when you do a matching task, so you're going to follow this step. So first, read the text to get general idea of the meaning. Do not worry if you do not understand every word. So as long as you read all the general idea. Second, read the task and all the options carefully. And third, read the paragraphs of the text carefully one by one and match them to the correct option. And fourth, check that the extra options do not match with any of the paragraphs. All right, so let's start. So let's have here first. Let's read and then listen the text. So first, let's read it all. Okay, so can you please read letter A?
Okay. A. All children hurt themselves from time to time, but when 13-year-old Aislinn Blocker was younger, she had more accidents and injuries than her friend. For example, she once put her hand on a very hot engineer and got a serious
Okay, that's
burn.
engine.
So
Engine.
engine and got a serious burn. She only knew about it when she looked at her skin. She showed her parents and they took her straight to hospital. Asline simply did not know when she injured herself.
All right. So letter B, when Ashlyn was a baby, her parents knew she was different. She didn't cry. Then, when she was 8 months old, they noticed there was some blood in her eye, so they took her to see a doctor. The doctor was shocked and confused when he looked at Ashlyn's eye. There was a serious cut. So why wasn't the baby girl upset? Why didn't she cry? The eye injury soon got better, but doctors realized that Ashlyn had a very unusual medical condition. She couldn't feel any pain. Alright, so please read letter C.
This conditions is very
Okay,
very
it's
rare.
rare. Rare.
Rare. Only about 100 people a year in USA are born with it, and many of them die because of it. Pain is a natural warning. When you're ill or injured, your body hurt, and this tell you the problem. People who can feel the pain often die young because when they break a bone or have a problem with their heart hurt, they just don't realize.
All right. So for letter D, the first few years of Ashlyn's life were very difficult. She often tripped and injured herself. Once she broke her ankle and didn't know, so she didn't stop running. At school, Ashlyn needed a lot of attention to keep her safe. For example, in the playground, one teacher watched Ashlyn all the time. When other children fell over, the teachers could ask, "Does it hurt?" But of course, with Ashlyn, it was not so simple, and the teacher had to search for cuts, bruises, or other injuries. Alright, so please read letter E.
E. When she was 5, Ashley's story appeared in newspaper. Then she has invitation to
Okay, that is
appear on
invitations.
invitation invitation to appear on TV shows and become well known. Uh, Scientists study to cause of her condition and found it was genetic genetic disorder. For some reason, pain signals do not reach her brain. Unfortunately, at the moment, there is no hope for a cure. And as
Okay, that's
Ashley
nose.
knows, a life without pain is both difficult and dangerous.
Alright, so this time let's listen to the audio.
The doc. Lesson 1F. A life without pain.
All children hurt themselves from time to time. But when 13-year-old Ashlyn Blocker was younger, she had more accidents and injuries than her friends. For example, she once put her hands on a very hot engine and got a serious burn. She only knew about it when she looked at her skin. She showed her parents and they took her straight to hospital. Ashlyn simply did not know when she injured herself. When Ashlyn was a baby, her parents knew she was different. She didn't cry. Then, when she was 8 months old, they noticed there was some blood in her eye, so they took her to see a doctor. The doctor was shocked and confused when he looked at Ashlyn's eye. There was a serious cut. So why wasn't the baby girl upset? Why didn't she cry? The eye injury soon got better, but doctors realized that Ashlyn had a very unusual medical condition. She couldn't feel any pain. This condition is very rare. Only about 100 people a year in the USA are born with it, and many of them die because of it. Pain is a natural warning. When you're ill or injured, your body hurts, and this tells you there's a problem. People who can't feel pain often die young because when they break a bone or have a problem with their heart, they just don't realize. The first few years of Ashlyn's life were very difficult. She often tripped and injured herself. Once, she broke her ankle and didn't know, so she didn't stop running. At school, Ashlyn needed a lot of attention to keep her safe. For example, in the playground, one teacher watched Ashlyn all the time. When other children fell over, the teachers could ask, "Does it hurt?" But of course, with Ashlyn, it was not so simple, and the teachers had to search for cuts, bruises, or other injuries. When she was 5, Ashlyn's story appeared in newspapers. Then she had invitations to appear on TV shows and became well known. Scientists studied the causes of her condition and found it was a genetic disorder. For some reason, pain signals do not reach her brain. Unfortunately, at the moment, there is no hope of a cure. And as Ashlyn knows, a life without pain is both difficult and dangerous.
Alright. right. So did you listen to the audio?
Yes.
Okay, so this time we will be moving to our task 3. So we are done reading the text. So this time let's match the questions below with the paragraphs A to E of the text. So there are two extra questions who are not included as the answers. All right, so let's have here. Okay, in which paragraph does the writer tell us number 1? When doctors realize, does the writer tell us?
Doctor B.
All right, so wait for a while. I will type your answer. So for number 1, you said it was letter B. All right, how about number 2? When does the writer tell us what causes her condition? What letter?
What's his condition? C.
All right, so your answer is letter C. Now, how about...
Wait.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, C.
Okay, so that's final letter C. Now, how about which paragraph
Yes.
does the writer tell us what happened when she burned her hands?
A.
All right, that's letter A. All right, how about which paragraph does the writer tell us what scientists are doing to find a cure?
Doing to find the cure. I think is D.
All right, letter
D.
letter B. Am I right? Is this correct? All right, is this correct? Letter B? Okay, how about number 5? Which paragraph
Letter
does the
D,
writer
D.
tell us? All right,
D.
letter D. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, how about number 5? Which paragraph does the writer tell us why some people die from his condition?
Um. E.
All right, how about number 6? What treatment Ashlyn receives every day for her problem?
What treatment Ashley received? She. Treatment. What is treatment?
All right, so treatment is putting a cure or giving a cure to an illness or taking a medicine.
Treatment. Treatment. I think it's letter D.
All right, it's letter
D.
All right, it's letter D. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, how about how school life for Ashlyn was unusual?
How school life unusual? I think I think it's like how school life or I think is unusual. D. But wait, I can fix the 6. Let's see. And I think is another answer. What treatment Ashley received? Vâng ạ. I think it's C. Dạ thôi ạ. Tí cháu rồi.
All right, so are this final?
Yes, final.
Okay, so let's try to see if your answers are right. So for number 1, when the paragraph that does the writer tell us when doctors realize,
Vâng ạ.
it's letter B. Okay, that's right. Now number 2, it's letter E. Okay, it's not letter C, but it's letter E. So what causes her condition? So the scientists studied the causes of her condition and found it was genetic disorder. So that's why it's letter E. Okay, let's have here.